So today we're heading to Elko, Nevada to check out the Star Hotel.
Over a century ago, the Basques began traveling to Nevada from Europe, bringing with them their history, traditions, and eventually, his family.
This is Scott Ygoa, owner of the Star Hotel in Elko, Nevada. The Star is one restaurant in Nevada where you can experience Basque dining.
But first, what does Basque mean?
The Basques are a southwestern European ethnic group.
They are indigenous to what is traditionally called the Basque Country, an area on the coast of the Bay of Biscay in northern Spain and southern France.
Today, Basque Country is divided among 4 Spanish provinces and 3 French provinces.
Basque culture is incredibly rich with its own language, history, cuisine, sports like pelota, and so much more.
Star Hotel. It used to be a hotel, but now it's a restaurant.
That's right. It was built in 1910 as a boarding house for Basque immigrants. Up until 6-7 years ago, we had some Basque boarders upstairs that lived there. I'm born and raised in Elko. I was raised on a sheep ranch, had about 20,000 sheep. My father came from the Old Country and my mother's parents came from the Old Country, so I'm 100% Basque. Worked at the mines here up until 19 years ago, and at that point is when I purchased the Star Hotel restaurant, and I've been here ever since.
Sheep are one of the oldest livestock animals, domesticated by humans over 10,000 years ago.
The meat of a sheep is very nutrient-rich and is especially popular in Basque cuisine in the United States. Sheep also have an important age-old skill. They will eat anything.
When released into an area, they work like lawnmowers, clipping away any unwanted vegetation. This results in healthier landscapes and happier sheep.
In a Basque household, and especially, being raised on a ranch, it's just a festive time. You're always, having big meals, and it's always a big group together. You spoke Basque, because most of them didn't speak English that well at that point. That was just kind of the culture that I was raised in. It was just hospitable people and guys and ladies that came from the Old Country to try to move forward in life. My parents are very good cooks, and I'm not so much of a good cook, but whenever people came over to the house, there was always a ton of food and different food, and it wasn't just processed food. Everything was made from scratch, healthy. Time went into the meals, and it was kind of a family event. Everybody helped do all of it. You all came together at the table and you celebrated.
That's what this is called, right? The family style.
Family style, yes.
Family-style dining is when food is served on large platters meant for sharing.
Diners will pass the platters around the table and build their own plate.
Originally, Basque restaurants like the Star Hotel started as a gathering place for Basque people to rest and eat.
A dinner bell would ring, indicating to workers in the area that the food is ready. There was no menu and no assigned seating. Instead, you would take portions off large platters of food in the center of the table, surrounded by friends and family, or strangers who would quickly become your new friends.
Although it's common among Basque restaurants, family-style dining is popular in many cultures around the world, but it goes by other names. So if it sounds familiar, that's probably because it is.
Today we've prepared some beef tongue, the baked lamb. It's a lamb neck that we trim and quarter, iceberg salad, and then you get a cabbage soup that's been in the recipe here for 113 years. Our green beans, of course with garlic. Everything has garlic.
Yeah.
French fries, some domestic lamb chops from Colorado, a Spanish version of a paella that we do, and some brown beans. Let's start with the cabbage soup. So when you come eat at the Star, you've really got to probably not eat all day. And you have to pace yourself, right? Yeah. Let's make a toast. In Basque, we say osasuna, to your health.
Osasuna.
Cheers.
Geez, that even tastes good.
Yeah.
Oh, this reminds me of a very homey, warm.
It's very hearty.
Yeah,
Very hearty and comfortable.
It's really popular with the kids in town. When parents have kids that are sick, they always ask for the cabbage soup. Let's try some salad. The dressing has been here 13 years. So we make about 3 gallons of this a day.
What?
Because people will come in just to get a container of it to have at home.
Very fresh.
Salad's very light.
Very refreshing.
Fresh, yeah. Tonally, it really juxtaposes the soup. The soup's very warm, hearty, comforting.
Yeah, it's a very light dressing. It's not heavy,
Usually when you kind of get a dressing this color,
Yeah.
you're expecting something like a heavy cream or something.
Yeah, and it's got a ton of garlic in it. You probably taste it.
Would you say that like lamb and seafood is pretty prominent in the Basque
Yes,
culture?
very much so. Lamb, especially in the United States, because so much of their lifestyle was involved being around lamb. You know, I remember as a child watching my father have lamb on a spick and, you know, cooking this stuff. Seafood is a big part of the Basque culture, especially in Spain and France, because they're on the coast there, right? Here, it's a little different. Here, we're inland, and the Basque immigrants were on ranches and stuff to where they had, you know, lamb or beef, and so the protein is a big part of the meals here. Hey, you want to try some tongue?
Yes.
Absolutely.
People that haven't tried it really need to give it a shot because it's very tender, very lean. This is the lamb neck. See, that's just kind of how the family style is, right? You have a little bit of whatever you want. Baked lamb, lamb chop, tongue. Oh, the tongue's, yeah, really good. Have you ever had it?
Yeah, so with my family, growing up Mexican,
Yeah,
lengua de
you
vaca,
guys eat a lot of lingua.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the lamb neck.
Oh man, it's falling off the bone. It's tender and it's kind of like marbled with all that fatty
Yeah.
neck fat.
Yeah, who would have known? Like neck would be good to eat, right? Not a lot of the animal went to waste.
When it comes to making these, like really you just want the taste of the lamb to come out and just salt and pepper and garlic.
Yes.
But is there anything else you try to do to it?
Well, the lamb chops, we cook at a high heat, quick. We don't marinate them really at all. And the baked lamb, that gets baked for like 2.5 to 3 hours. The seasoning really, it's, you know, primarily garlic, and we rub that in like into the lamb.
This is fall off the bone. Oh my God.
It definitely has the lamb taste, but it's not overpowering because sometimes when you eat gamey things,
That's right.
it's like, oh, I can taste the farm in my mouth.
And that's kind of the stigma of lamb. They've had lamb where it's been real strong, and it could have been an older lamb, like a mutton. That type of meat is more gamey and stronger, but lamb generally isn't that strong of a flavor, especially domestic lamb. The lamb raised in the United States, you know, it's all grass-fed, so it's real mild.
Dishes like the soup and the salad have remained faithful to the original recipes. Scott's made sure of this, preserving a tradition held by all past owners of the Star. He stayed connected to a few of them over the years, like Jose Maria Sarasua.
Lives in Boise now, he's in his 90s, and whenever he comes in, he walks in to the bar and he goes, "It still feels like home." You know?
That's beautiful.
And he was here, you know, like 25 years or 28 years or something like that, you know, so it was his life, right?
That's a great compliment.
Yeah, to me, it's about passing on the tradition and passing on this establishment and this culture to the next person, just like they did for me, like they did for everybody coming through.
And those people who have been there to see those transitions, they're the ones who can tell you
Yes.
you're doing it right.
Yes, really all this is a gathering place for people to come together. The Basque community in Elko would always have get-togethers as families. Food and drink takes care of everything, it really does.
It's a great way to like connect with everyone.
Yeah,
Like everyone's always hungry.
yeah,
And food is a great way to convey your passion, your culture.
yeah. People, they like to come to places where they feel like they're at home. It's by having fun and laughing and joking.
You can try to
Yeah.
create that environment, but if the people aren't comfortable or don't feel it,
Yeah.
it's not going to happen.
It's got to be who you are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love it, and I do. It means a lot to me. I mean, I feel very lucky, and I'm really hopeful that it's going to be ready for whoever's next.
It's very nice that it's kind of a bit like your home away from home. I think it kind of encapsulates the Basque culture in the sense that people are traveling and they're nomadic.
Yeah.
And then you come here and they're like, this is home. This food is welcoming me back.
The Basque people are very hard workers. Like my father coming here and my grandfather, you see how hard they worked. It just motivates you to work hard because you feel like that's what it takes to make a difference. You know, all of us that have Basque restaurants, we all carry that weight. Even though we might not have lived the lifestyle that these people did coming here and establishing it, our job is to keep that going and to respect what they did for us and for our culture. We're really excited about new people trying Basque food or trying family-style dining, not just here at the Star, but you know, there's places in Reno, Gardnerville, Boise, Winnemucca that have Basque restaurants that they need to experience it and see the culture and see what it's like.
There are many reasons as to why the Basque people immigrated to the United States, but it's the gold rush that primarily brought them to Nevada.
Many Basque people looking for work took up jobs in the sheep industry, even though they had little experience with sheep herding itself.
Basque people in Nevada found great success with livestock and settled down in northern Nevada towns large and small. including where we are today.
Thank you, Scott, so much for everything that you're trying to do with preserving your culture and making it part of the community.
You're a well of information, of history, of passion. Thank you for all the food. Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome, and we enjoyed showing everybody what we do, so thank you.
But before we go, we had to get a special drink.
Can you tell us what a pecan is?
So it's got dash of grenadine, the pecan liqueur. It's a French liqueur made out of orange peels. That's 90% of it. And then we do a lemon twist with the brandy float.
Ah, yes, Picon Punch, Nevada's unofficial state drink.
But this isn't a punch at all. It's a cocktail, and it does in fact pack a punch. It's so popular among Basque restaurants in Northern Nevada that it's gained a motto.
One's not enough and three's too many.
The creation of the Picon Punch is believed to have originated in Basque boarding houses in California and Nevada, with the earliest paper reference we can find coming from 1899.
The name comes from the use of amber pecan, which is the orange liquor.
But enough talk, let's try it.
It's strong.
I grew some chest hairs.
Acidity from the lemon, bitterness.
I'm feeling warm though. As soon as you drink it, it's like, ooh, spreading.
Honestly, I think it's yummy.
It's really good.
That wraps up our time at the Star.
We hope you had fun learning a bit about Scott's story like we did.